What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And dealers are not happy about the Dodge Charger Daytona electric vehicle. They're not. Nobody's calling. Nobody's buying. And even the people that are super excited for this car and doing videos about it, asking the dealers, are getting the same answers. This could be the biggest flop in automotive history. John Elkin already knows that, and is asking the CEO of a different brand in his group to figure it out. Interesting.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent, got it.
What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I am driving my way back towards Illinois before popping back out west. Yes, I know, I've been seeing the comments. Yeah, congratulations to you bums at Ohio State. Notre Dame got waxed. You know, it was close there towards the end, but yeah. Anyways, so I've been talking to a couple of my general manager friends at large auto groups, and they are very not happy. One of these auto groups has 4 of them that they got on delivery. Now, the people that have more of these allocations than others are simply because they're volume dealers. It means they move a lot of units, right? So that's the case for these Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships. A couple in Texas, and one back out my way in Nevada. And what we're finding out is nobody wants these cars. Yes, there are dealers that have these allocations, and some of them have stupidly put $5,000 and $10,000 market adjustments on them, and they can't get a phone call. I wonder why. Nobody wants to pay regular price for these cars. You think they're going to pay a markup for it? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? I need to insert a clip of 6ix9ine, and you're going, are you dumb or are you stupid? Anyways, I had time on my hands, so I set up a little conference call between one GM and the other GM, you know, getting their thoughts on it. And in Texas, the general manager told me he's had 2 phone calls on all 4 cars that he has in inventory. Now, the 4 cars in inventory are spread out between 3 dealerships, but they're all in the same 40-mile cluster. Make sense? And he basically is saying nobody's called about it. There's lots of feedback on their website online to how much this car sucks from fans, but nobody's calling for it. Nobody's trying to buy it. The people that were on board to try to lease these cars have now walked away from those. They're not wanting to do the lease because the lease has become so much more expensive than what they said it was going to be. So Stellantis is, I did not think that there would be a car or truck that would sell worse than the Dodge Hornet. We might have it. And it's the Dodge Charger Daytona EV. Now, what's funny is, I have a feeling they fix these dumbass issues with the Hurricane engine, that when the 6-pack Charger shows up in the summertime, that they won't be able to keep those on lots. I feel like those are going to sell. And you're probably even going to see some Euro guys, some BMW guys, like people from my other community at BMW, maybe pick one up or 2 up and see how much boost these cars can really take and what they can do with them. I mean, I'm a B58 guy. You guys know I've had everything from the M5, which is the twin turbo V8, to the 540 was my favorite car. It was an inline 6 B58, similar to what you see in the Toyota Supra. You know, put a bigger turbo on it, delete the downpipe. You can do a lot of different things in a tune through MHD, and you could be pushing well north of 650 horsepower all-wheel drive. that car runs. The Petty Roosevelt, as we called that car, like that thing ran like a I was gonna say a, but I can't say that word. But yeah, taped, T-A-P-E-D, but just replace the first letter 8. All right. Anyways, so what is Stellantis going to do with these cars now, right? They still have more that they haven't shipped to dealers. If nobody's buying them, they're going to find themselves in another crazy situation with overpriced EVs this time. And the difference with EVs, like the gas chargers and stuff that are 2023s that are still sitting on dealers' lots, they still have value, right? They haven't crashed in depreciation. The electric vehicles, it's going to be real interesting to see if they're able to hold any value, because usually after a year and a half, those things depreciate by 50%. The market dictates that. That's a wrap. So it'll be very interesting to see, but I find it interesting at this point to see that dealers are just saying, hey, nobody's buying these. Now I know I'm going to see some dumbass in my comments that works at a dealer. We sold ours. We sold ours because we had some dumbass in our city that came and paid $3,000 over for it. Yeah, I know. I know there's going to be that one dumbass that's going to make that comment that works at a dealership. I'm telling you that volume dealers, big dealerships that I talk to on a regular basis are telling me nobody wants this thing. I'll give you a prime example. When they announced the Demon 170, phones were ringing off the hook at dealerships. And a lot of those calls were just seeing what they could get one for price-wise. They weren't actual serious buyers. But the interest was there, right? People wanted to see this car. They wanted to look at this car. The interest is not there for the Charger EV. It's just not. It's not. And I know that there's proponents, like I've seen a couple of videos out there now where they're like, look, the fit and finish is great. And I hope that those channels or those people that are pro Charger EV, I hope they do well. I really do. I know OC Motivator mentioned, I can't remember the kid's name. I say kid, he's probably close to my age, but he's in Tennessee. Damn it, hold on. Now I gotta look. Because I don't want to be an asshole. I really don't. Alright? I don't want to be a dick. I found it. Sorry. Socket Monkey's Garage. You can go check it out. If you're a pro Dodge Charger EV person, go watch his channel. Evidently he's signing a lease and he's taking delivery on one of those things, and I hope it works out for him. I hope he doesn't get bent over when it's time to turn that thing in. So I truly do. I want it to be successful, and I hope the channel gets tons of views. I'm sure I said the same thing to CJ on 32s in a video. Like, I think people that do videos on how fast that thing charges, what's the, you know, how good is the battery in the cold, all of those videos are going to do well. And they'll be good testaments for Dodge, or they're going to be a disaster for Dodge. I'm willing to bet the other way, but we'll see. So you can go check him out, Socket Monkey's Garage. He's got a looks like a fairly new channel, but yeah, definitely go subscribe if you want to go see pro Dodge Charger EV content. I'm not just people saying I'm just hating on it or hating on EVs in general. I'm not. You guys know that following my channel, I have a BMW i4, I have an i3. You've seen all the Teslas I've owned. I've had the X, I've had the Model S, I've had the Model 3. They're here on the channel. Like, every time I've owned them, I've picked them up at auction, I've driven them for a while, I sell them. You know, I don't have a problem with electric vehicles. The BMW i3, I drove that thing across the damn country. I don't have any issues with electric vehicles. I have issues with bad fit and finish, poorly run companies, and overcharging or price gouging your fans and your customers. I have a problem with that, and I always will have a problem with that. I'm not giving Dodge a pass on this car. Just because I'm a Mopar guy or a fan, I'm not giving these SOBs a pass on it. I'm not. They rushed this to market, and they did it to really screw investors. That's the thing that really chaps my ass, so to speak, that really pisses me off, is Carlos Tavares pushed this so hard so that he could collect a few more $1 million. And if you don't believe me, go look at the SEC filings. They're right there. OC Motivator did a full video on it. Butter the Insider did a full video on it. He did this crap so he could get paid. Not because he cared about the environment. Not because he actually believes in this crap. He just wanted to get that check. And screw the brotherhood of muscle up. He's like, I can screw the Americans and get paid. Of course he's going to do it. Anyways. I don't know what they're going to do, and to get to what I said at the beginning of the video, Elkin has reached out, and, you know, they are working on a plan at maybe modifying that Dodge Charger to be more like the Ram Charger. What does that mean? Well, you know, you had all that empty space in the front of the Charger. Not like you want to add more weight to that car, but if they end up seeding the fact that that car is slow compared to Tesla, and I don't even get it, oh, it's fast, you can't go down to 60, and your mom's ankles can go on the headboard. I don't care. People that actually know electric vehicles, like Rich Rebuilds, we did a full, 2-hour podcast with them, and Demonology and other guys that have driven the car have said that car is not faster than a Tesla Model 3. Never mind a Plaid. So don't talk about it's the most powerful muscle car on the planet. No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop lying. We'll see what happens. If they end up putting a Pentastar engine in the front of that thing so that it charges the battery, maybe, and they have to fix the damn software, maybe, it would be a great car to go to and from and around cities and stuff with. Maybe. But we'll see. I don't know. I think the Charger, I don't see it living beyond like maybe 2025. Like, I just, in its current configuration, I just don't see the EV version of that car surviving. With there being no tax credit, right? With there being cost, it's going to go up in cost, because if they keep building it in Canada and there's a tariff attached to it, the car's going to go up 25%, right? Now, I know it changes. It depends on currency, and it's not as simple as a 25% tariff, right? The customer doesn't always see that. But Stellantis has got to figure this out in short order, because if they don't, boy, are they in trouble. They are in big trouble. But the roadmap has been laid out for them. They can change all this with a snap of a finger. They can say they're reversing course. They're going back to making stuff that customers want. You know, maybe they come out with a Charger Classic and bring back the Dodge Charger in a simple V8 configuration, like a 6.4 or 5.7 only. You know, maybe they bring back a Challenger. Yes, that means they would have to retool someplace to be able to make those. But it's not like they couldn't do that. They could. And it's not going to happen right away. It would be 18 months down the line, maybe 2 years before those vehicles would even be produced. But they have to do something. They have to announce something. Because if they don't, I don't know if they're a company at this time next year. Just saying. Because, yeah, Ram pays all your bills right now, but people ain't buying them because they're tired of that hurricane crap. People calling them, I did it myself. They're feminine, right? Like, those are that's not a truck, man. It's not Merc. Anywho's, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Go check out the Socket Monkeys Garage channel. I thought it was funny in his video. I will give him credit. He did look at the RT, and the fit and finish on the RT he did see in the showroom looked great, right? And he's like, yeah, all the stuff I'm hearing about these things being not put together. And then he goes outside and he looks at the Scat Pack. And you can clearly see the taillights are not aligned. And he goes, oh, you know, these ones are look, all the panel gaps look good. And he goes to the back and he goes, oh, well, it's not off by that much. No, they're not perfect. I'm sorry. We're not, no. That tail light needs to be perfect, going all the way across. Sorry. And that's the more expensive one. That's what's funny. The cheaper RT was actually straight, but the more expensive Scat Pack was not. But anyways, go check out his channel, man. Don't be trolling to my subscribers. Don't be trolling his channel. If you're actually interested in this car and you want to see positive content about the car, go check out his channel. If you want to see somebody else that already owns one and is already making content on it, go check out CJ on 32's channel. He's doing all kinds of stuff with that car. I'm just waiting for Carl SRT to get one of these damn things and drop a Hellcat motor in it. That's all I'm waiting on. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends. That Hemi sound, baby. Woo!